Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. The goal of my YouTube channel is to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine. And in order to make home cooking sustainable, it is important that you have a cooking system. A system that allows you to cook with practicality, efficiency, creativity, and most importantly, that you will have fun. And this is the reason that I developed my fast cooking system. Now, the cooking system are based on stir frying as the primary cooking technique. The reason is that stir fry is very fast and it allows you to cook almost any type of dishes that you like, all the way from different kind of vegetables to different type of proteins. Now, in this case, I'm going to demonstrate to you how I'm going to cook a salmon dish. Now, the tuna salmon is my wife's favorite. Over the years, I have developed a template that will allow me to cook salmon anytime I want. And this template turned out to be essential because when my wife said she would like to have some salmon, I can do it spontaneously. This is the basic template how I cook salmon. I freeze them in small portions, just the right size for a particular meal. And I also cut them into thin slices so I can cook them rapidly. The key is that I want to make sure that my wok is well seasoned. I use a method known as shallow frying. And with this method, I can fry the salmon very quickly. And it also can create the type of texture that I want. And this method turned out to be the best way to cook salmon from my standpoint. Now, most people do not like the skin of the salmon because it tends to be oily. But if you cook it correctly, it turns out to be actually the best part of the salmon. And in this case, the first thing I do in this template is that I place the salmon with the skin side down on my Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok. Now, this wok turned out to be great for this purpose because the wok has a very large flat surface area compared to other type of woks. In fact, it's about 9 inches across, which is about the size of a small frying pan. So it makes it very functional. When I put the salmon down, I let the skin to fry for about 2 minutes. And this is a time when the skin would turn crispy. Now, the skin usually contains a lot of oil. And when you fry it like this, it not only gives the skin a crispy texture, but it also drives the oil out of the salmon. And therefore, it makes the salmon less oily if you cook it in any other way. This method provides a very efficient way for you to create a texture that makes the salmon truly taste delicious. And my wife usually in the past do not like the skin of the salmon. But with this method, she loves the skin of the salmon. And I think you will like it as well. Not only I cut the salmon into small pieces, but I also cut it into thin slices as well. Now the salmon is probably about 60 to 70% cooked, and I'm going to add some portobello mushroom. The portobello mushroom plays a significant role. When the mushroom add to any situation that with a lot of oil, the mushroom will soak up the oil readily. The end result is that it will make the mushroom taste really good. At the same time, it will remove the oil from the wok. Now, there's an important role in that. The reason is that the oil that produced by the salmon are rich in omega-3 fatty acid, which is an important nutritional fatty acid. Next is that I add some scallion. Again, I already have the scallion in my advanced prepping, so it is something that I decide to add out of the fact because I simply have it. I could have added other things as well, such as onion. The scallion will give the dish nice flavor. Now, as I use the wok spatula to stir fry all the contents, you will notice that there are hardly any oil left in the bottom surface of the wok. And the reason is because the mushroom has soaked up the oil. So anytime if you want to remove oil from a dish, the mushroom turned out to be an excellent way to do that. So now the dish is almost done. I'm going to season it just with a a light touch of oyster sauce, and I use about maybe a little bit over 1 tablespoon, and this will give the salmon and the mushroom really nice flavor. The final step to season this dish, I'm going to add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of Shaoxing cooking wine. I add the wine way at the end because this will allow me to provide a nice wine flavor to the dish. If I add it too early, the wine will evaporate and the flavor will not be as distinctive. The dish is done. The cook time is only about 4.5 minutes. As you can see here, this is where home cooking can be really fun because I have cooked really quite a nice dish, a dish that I know my wife really enjoy, but I did not cook it with use any recipe to cook this dish, and this dish is cooked with almost just by intuition. But basically, I'm guided by the template, and I could have substituted many ingredients in a dish like this. And this is what makes home cooking sustainable, because the fact that when you cook like this, it will give you a lot of flexibility, and you can use many different kind of ingredients, and you can also flavor the dish in many different ways. So if you have any question regarding this video, please write me at walkwithtak@gmail.com. I will answer your questions as soon as I can. So keep on cooking, and I will see you tomorrow.